Okay, thanks, Tuấn, for reporting. So MindPal is a platform for you guys to build AI agents and multi-agent workflows for business processes with no code. And we have been serving nearly 3,000 paying customers who have been deploying, building, and using production-ready AI agents for different tasks and processes in their business, from marketing to sales to operations and many more. So let me share with you how exactly MyPal works in today's call. Let me share my screen first. So in today's call, we'll cover the following topics. Some quick common use cases of MyPal. Then we will dive into AI agent. What is it? When to build an AI agent? How to build one? And as well as AI multi-agent workflow, which is probably our most used feature right now. And then we will talk about how to share the AI agents and multi-agent workflows with your team members or with anybody like your clients or your audience. And then we will walk you guys through a couple of tips on how to get started with MyPal. And of course, we have a Q&A section right here. Um, there is a lot to cover today. So while I'm talking, feel free to post your questions in the chat, and Tuấn will help me answer the questions by texting if possible. If there are any big questions, we can always cover them during in between the sections or in the final Q&A section. All right. So before I begin, I want to ask you guys a question first. How have you guys built any AI chatbot or custom GPT before? Raise your hand if you have. I want to know how proficient or how familiar you are with AI first. Nobody? You can raise your hand or, so Stan said very new. Okay. That's all right. I know AI is still very new. So you are, don't worry, you are not behind if you haven't built any AI chatbot or custom GPT yet. And I'm so happy that you decided to join this call because this may be your starting point. This is the perfect place for you to get to know more about AI agents and how to build them. Yeah. So so Lucia, when you said you're using OpenAI, are you using the like the standard chat feature where you log in, you chat with it, or have you built any custom GPTs on ChatGPT? Okay, yeah. Serena said that they are working with AI but learning how to build agents and GPTs. Okay, so looks like most of you guys are still new to AI in general and AI agents. I guess that you guys have probably chatted with AI before, like on ChatGPT or Claude or Google Gemini, but AI agent is still new to you guys. So thank you so much for joining this call and learn about AI agents. I think you guys still have a great chance. The majority of people and businesses right now haven't really utilized AI agents that much. So if you take the first step today, you can actually get ahead compared to a lot of other people. So I'm glad you joined this call. So now, so for on MyPal, you can, as I have said, you can build these agents and workflows, and there are oftentimes three purposes why people build these things on MyPal. One is that they may build for themselves to automate processes internally So that's one case. Another case is that they can build these agents and workflows to share their visitors or audience as lead magnets, and I will show you exactly how this works later. And the last common use cases is when people build these things for their clients as a paid service or add-on value to their existing offerings. So when you think about MindPal, you can think from these angles. So first of all, you can build AI agents on MindPal. What is exactly an AI agent? So when you chat with AI, by default, you are chatting with a general AI agent who has common knowledge, common sense, but they lack a lot of specific knowledge about an industry. They lack the same domain expertise like you have. They don't have your experience. They don't have your expertise, and most importantly, they don't have any knowledge about your business or your preferences or your processes. So that's why AI agents are very needed in cases when you want to build your own custom AIs that understand how your business works, what your business is, and can do things for you exactly the way you want. And in general, we can define AI agents as specialist AI assistants built and trained for a specific job. And I will tell you why it should be a specific job. It's like you are dealing with human employees. If you try to squeeze too many things inside a single AI, sure, it can still do the job, but it will not do the job as well as a specialist AI who only focuses on one specific job at a time. So on MindPal, you can build your own team of AI agents, and each of them focuses on one specific job. For example, you can build one that is trained to analyze your sales calls and maybe help you evaluate the sales rep as well as evaluate the prospect, and maybe comes up with the next steps. You can also build another AI agent for, let's say, auditing your landing pages. It is taught on all the practices of how to make a converting website, and it can give feedback on your website for you to improve. Or you can also build another AI agent for writing blog posts, and this one has already been taught your brand voice, your knowledge base, so it understands what your products and services are in order to write in the to appeal to your target audience and also seamlessly promote your products. So these are all some examples of the kinds of AI agents you can build on MindPal. And so how to build an AI agent? What are the components of an AI agent? To show you that, I will share with you one AI agent that we are currently using internally as MindPal. This one is our SEO blog writer, I think so. Yeah, this one, MindPal SEO blog writer. This is an AI agent we have built and have been using a lot internally. So how to set up something like this? This AI agent consists of these settings. The first settings is background. This is where you give this AI agent a job description. Recall that I have shared with you, AI agents should focus on one specific job to perform its best. So for this specific agent, I just ask it to write blog posts for me. This background is where I specify that job description together with some skill sets or requirements it should know. I share with it that it's working for MindPal.io and a brief piece of information about MindPal as well as our target audience. And then I also share with it how it should do this job. It should analyze, whenever I ask it to write a blog post, it needs to analyze the requirements first, do intensive research and plan for the blog post using the different capabilities that it has, like checking knowledge sources, checking websites, doing online searches with keywords. And then it should search for a stock photo to be included inside the blog post, and then write the blog post itself before pausing a little bit for human to approve the content before saving to the CMS. So this is the whole operational process I have given to this AI agent. Then another thing that is also very important is the output format for the AI agent. Because this AI agent is designed to do a specific job, there would be some sort of output format you want this AI agent to reliably produce for you. In this case, I want it to be a well-structured blog post that follows these requirements from me, etc. So I just give it everything it needs to know, as well as some like my preferences about the content, or some information about MindPal that it wouldn't know if I do not specify here. For example, I want the blog post to have internal links. This is a common need, right? But for our cases, the internal links of MindPal can come from different places. It can come from our documentation, which is provided in the knowledge sources in this section. It can come from our two sitemaps here on our website, which include things like our blog posts, our free tools, or our templates, or our customer success stories. And also it can come from our YouTube videos. So I make sure to make sure that this AI agent knows about all of these four things so that it can do the research as comprehensively as possible. Now, after this, we also provide this AI agent with the right knowledge sources. So this AI agent, by default, they don't know anything about MindPal, right? But in order for it to write meaningful and relevant content for us, it needs to know that. So what we did is that we have a folder on MindPal, this one, as you can see, that contains literally every single article from our documentation. This is the place that can give the AI agent everything it needs to know about MindPal. So that's why we just upload the whole folder here. So the AI agent can always refer to its knowledge whenever it writes something for us. And then in the output settings, besides specifying the output format in the background section right here, you can also specify the language you want or the brand voice you want the AI agent to follow. So for critical writing tasks like writing blog posts, you may want the AI agent to follow a certain brand voice that matches your brand. So the AI would sound more like you and not like the generic AI content, right? So on MindPal, we have a built-in feature to help you do just that. The way it works is that you can provide some previous content you have written that reflect your brand voice, upload them all here by creating a new brand voice, and then MindPal will automatically analyze your previous content and teach the AI agent on how to mimic this brand voice in its later writings. So far we have in these four sections, we have provided all the instructions needed for this AI agent to do its job well. We still have two more settings we should configure. The next one is language model, and you can think of it as the brain for your AI agent. this is what will determine the raw intelligence of your AI agent. Now, we have different brain options for your AI agent. If you are used to ChatGPT, actually, when you are working with ChatGPT, you are working with their AI models from OpenAI, things like GPT 4.1 or O3 or O4. But OpenAI is not the only one that provides these brains. There are many more options, and they are also very good. For example, Google has a lot of Gemini models, and actually Google Gemini is my favorite models to choose because they are very affordable compared to other model options, and they are equally as good, if not better. So you can there are models from Google, OpenAI, Anthropic, Grok, and many more options for you to choose from. Each of these brains have different strengths. For example, one may be very fast, one may be very cheap, one may be very intelligent, or one can reason, and more. So because we give you all of these options, you can actually select the best AI model for each AI agent. So if in this case, I'm using this AI agent is for writing blog posts. So I want a model that can write blog posts well for me. So this is a critical job. So I think I can use Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is the best model from Google right now. But if you have another job that require reasoning, for example, you may prefer using let's say DeepSeek or O3. It's up to you to decide. And now when it comes, we have come to the last section, integrations. Integrations is where you can give your AI agent tools. So think of it this way. So far, we have taught the AI agent on what it needs to do and how to do it. And then we also provide some raw intelligence to this AI agent. But an AI agent by default, they can only talk. But if you want them to actually interact with your business tools or interact with the real world, you would need to give it integrations. And on MindPal, we provide you many flexible options to bring integrations to your AI agent. We have some built-in tools, pretty good, generate images with these things, or searching for stock photos, doing web search, etc. So for this case, since I want the SEO blog writer to be able to do web search in case it needs to gather some information, I will also need it to search for a stock photo to include inside the blog post content. So that's why I have selected these two built-in tools. But beyond this, you can also connect to some native integrations available on MindPal, things like your Google Docs, Google Drive, Notion, and more. And we also support Model Context Protocol, MCP. MCP, it's a little bit more advanced concept, so I'm not gonna dive into it more today. We actually have a many videos and tutorials on how MCP works. So Tuấn, can you share some videos inside the chat? So if there is anyone interested in learning more about MCP, they can learn more about them.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. So to put it simply, MCP is like a bridge between your AI agents with different tools. And you are not with MCP integrating your AI agent with business tools and apps and data sources becomes so simple that all you need is a single URL. plug it inside the AI agent, and the AI agent will instantly has access to all of these tools, to use these tools on demand to fulfill your job. So because they are like with MCP, you are not limited to what's available inside the built-in tools and native integrations on MindPal. You can go beyond all these and connect to, I think, literally any app on the internet. And yeah, that's very cool. This is one of the features that our users really love. So I think if you have the time, make sure to check them out. So in this case, I actually have an MCP that I connected to this SEO blog writer. It is this make.com blog poster MCP, and it's basically a make.com workflow inside our make.com account that whose purpose is to take the content generated by AI and save to our CMS, as well as send an email notification to all of our team to check it out. So with this one MCP, I can do two steps in one workflow. So that's why it's very convenient for me. So I just connect this MCP directly to this AI agent, so it can also post the content for me. Okay, now we have already built an effective AI agent that include the instructions, the brain, and also the tools. So let's try this out and see how it goes. Let's say I have been wanting to write an article about, write a blog post about how to prevent AI slop with human in the loop. Yeah, let's go. Okay, now first the AI agent begins with a research. As you can see, it is searching for trending search trends, searching for what is AI slop, searching for how to prevent AI slop with human in the loop from the internet. After that, it also research from our own knowledge sources. So here, you can see here, it's so fast, so it's a little bit too fast to follow. But if you can see, it is after doing online research, it's also check our internal knowledge sources from our documentation, and then it search for a stock photo. Okay, it's done. So let we check it again. So yeah, this one is so fast. Okay, after it received my request, the AI agent begin with the research phase. These the first three actions are online search, and then it also searches from our internal knowledge bases, which are our different documentation posts here. And then, like, as you can see, the cool thing about AI agent is that it can do research, like use these tools multiple times. So in one single run like this, it's actually calling the tool different times with different queries to do a comprehensive research. And then it also try to find a stock image for the blog post. And then it continue with writing the actual content here. What is AI slop and how can human oversight prevent it? And then what is human in the loop? And then finally, it will also mention MindPal inside the blog post on how MindPal can help you build AI workflows with human oversight. This is correct because MindPal, with our AI workflows on MindPal, you can integrate strategic human checkpoints as human input nodes throughout the workflow to incorporate human insights here. So all of this content is pulled from our documentation, so it's very accurate. And then the final conclusion. In general, I think the blog post is quite good. So I think actually I think there is one more thing I want this agent to do that it has forgotten. That is, I want the AI agent to also include internal links inside the blog post. So I will ask it to do that. Your internal links are missing. I just I gave my feedback, and now the blog writer will go ahead to update the content. And now it includes the some pages from our website. Okay, let me check it to see if it's okay. It looks like the links are not correct. I think it is processing it. Actually, let me it looks like I forgot to change the model to Gemini 2.5 Pro. So let me change it to Gemini 2.5 Pro. Update, save the AI agent so it remember the settings. And then try running this one again with Gemini 2.5 Pro. Hopefully it will get this done. So Gemini 2.5 flashlight is the cheaper version of Gemini 2.5 Pro. It's not as smart. So I think it messed up a little bit, but let's try using this more expensive model to see how it goes. So here you are seeing that Gemini 2.5 Pro is taking some time to think before it generates the content. And now this is the final content. Let's wait for it to finish, and we will see if the internal links here are correct. Let me go here. Okay, this time all the links are correct. So yeah, one of the top lessons for you guys is that for critical tasks like this, make sure you use smarter AI agents so that it can do the job well. And now, because I think the content is pretty good, I will ask it to post, yes, please save to CMS. And since this blog writer also has access to our CMS via the MCP feature that I have shown you previously, it will now be able to use that MCP to save the content to our CMS for us. So so it's now thinking, doing some planning before returning the result. Okay, as you can see, it has just called this MindPal blog post poster from make.com here. With the this is the request that is sent to my make.com MCP. Besides the content that it's just generated, it also generates things like title, description, keywords, as well as a path for the blog post. This is because the AI agent, this MCP is associated with our CMS, so it knows exactly what a blog post record should look like in order to be saved. And now I can ask, it said that the blog post has been successfully saved to the CMS. So let me go check our blog post section page. Okay, here it is. What is AI slop and how can we prevent it? Yes, this is the exact content that we have just generated with AI. So as you can see, with a single AI agent today, you can already teach it to do some tasks that resonate with your business, that understand your requirements, as well as be able to use many tools together to do research or to interact with your business systems. But this is just the starting point. As soon as you build AI agents like this, you will start to realize a problem. If you have multiple single AI agents working in silos, they will become very like separate from each other. But the thing is, when you work inside a business, you often work in a process that covers many steps and not just one. For example, oftentimes after we generated a blog post like this, we also want this blog post to be repurposed into social media posts or other things to be posted on social media. And writing social media posts actually require a different skill set and expertise. So we have different AI agents for that. We have a LinkedIn agent, Twitter AI agent, and many more. If normally, if we only have single AI agents, you would need to do the communication between these AI agents yourselves. So after you work with the blog post writer agent, you would need to open another tab called the LinkedIn writer agent, ask it to write the LinkedIn, and then go on and on until you've finished this whole process. And I have seen this play out so many times, not just this blog post use case. For example, I know many people who previously used ChatGPT and Claude. They have different projects on Claude and ChatGPT for different purposes. For example, somebody I know tried to do a comprehensive landing page audit for their clients, and now they have different custom GPTs for different aspects of the landing page audit process, from the design. So they have one GPT for design feedback. They have another one for copywriting, another one for SEO, and more. And now whenever a client requests the audit, they would need to open all these different tabs and go from one GPT to another, only to generate the full report. This is very inefficient because you are doing like the lowest value thing. During this whole process, your time should be better saved for things like planning, strategizing, or reviewing the output of the AI, not being a middleman like that. And also, this kind of working is also not scalable when it comes to teamwork too, because you as a business owner or the team leader or the manager, you may remember how, like, which agents to which GPTs to talk to or what prompts to use, but not all your teammates can. So if your process is very fragmented, your team likely they won't be able to follow or replicate the same process when they run the AI. So that's why we introduced another feature on MindPal called multi-agent workflow. And as its name suggests, this multi-agent workflow means that you can now chain multiple AI agents together in a single workflow to complete a multi-step, more complicated process. And by doing so, you can actually automate the communication between these AI agents too. So instead of rely on you to be the middleman for these AI agents, you can actually let these AI agents talk to each other on their own. They will be able to know what the last AI agent's output is, for example. So let me show you an example of a workflow, and you will get exactly what I mean. So on MindPal, let me show you this one. We have a workflow called YouTube video content optimization workflow that this is one of our most used workflows right now. So as you can see, this is an overall. It's different from a single AI agent like I have shown you before. This is a multi-step workflow right here. And the difference is that the different green sections, steps right here are different AI agents coming together. So how this works? First, this AI workflow will start with a blue step. This blue step is human input step, and it will for this specific workflow, it will ask me, the human, for the video transcript, as well as any preferred call to action or additional requirements for this specific video, and then it will help me optimize the copywriting across like for the post recording work of my YouTube production process. So after it gets this input from me, it will continue with the next step, brainstorming YouTube titles. And I have trained a specific AI agent here, YouTube video title generator, to brainstorm video titles for me. And then I actually have two different frameworks to come up with YouTube titles. One is this, and another one follows the packaging framework, which will recommend not just the titles, but also a pair of titles and thumbnail text that complement each other. So these are just my preferences. I often want the AI to generate all the possible options for me before I make my decision in the next step regarding which YouTube title would be the final. And once I select this in this human input step, this AI workflow will move on with generating an SEO optimized video description for the video. And this AI agent is another AI agent I have trained specifically for generating video descriptions that follow our template and framework. It knows about us. It knows about our sitemaps and links to refer to, as well as all the requirements I often have for a typical YouTube video description right here. So this AI agent will do its job, and then I will have another two other AI agents, LinkedIn and Twitter agents, as you can see, to come in and repurpose the video into LinkedIn and Twitter posts for me to share on social media. And each of these AI agents are trained on our brand voices for each platform. So in a moment, you will see that they write content that sounds really good. And then I still want my YouTube video to be turned into a blog post too. So I also have this step repurposed into a blog post. But because I want the video to be embedded inside the blog post, so I have another human input step first to take in the YouTube video URL after I have uploaded the video with the title and the description generated above, so it can embed the video right inside the blog post content. And this blog post step would use the same agent that I have shown you previously. And now, this is an example of how a multi-agent workflow on MindPal looks like. And you will see in a minute that once I run this AI workflow, these AI agents will automatically know each other's responses and build up from each other's responses. So yeah, I think I can explain a little bit more about how that communication works before moving on. So for example, here on MindPal, we have, I think, let me use this. So on MindPal, if you take a look at the task given to the agents in these steps, you will see the purple highlights here. And these purple highlights are where you can mention the output of of a previous AI step or the values of a previous human input. So if you press add here, you will see that you can now mention things like the YouTube video transcript, a human input, or the like YouTube titles brainstorm in the previous step here. So this is how you can automate the communication between these AI agents. Now, instead of you manually copy paste the content every time, you just tag the content here, and the AI agent will automatically know that when you run the workflow. Let me show you how. So now every time I got a new YouTube video ready to be posted on YouTube, I will just start a new run here, provide all the necessary inputs to trigger this workflow. In this case, let me pull out one transcript of a recent video we just made, this one. This is a video we made about how to give your AI agents persistent memories so that they can remember and learn and improve over time. So my preferred call to action here would be a little more specific things, something like build AI agent that can learn, that can remember and learn over time. And I can skip this for now, and let's hit continue. Now, the first agent, YouTube video title generator, will be prompted to brainstorm titles for me based on my instructions. This is, okay, so these are 20 titles. You can take a close look here. I think they are pretty good. I think I have give your AI a perfect memory in 3 clicks. I really like this one, but let me continue. I still have another framework to come up with YouTube titles. This is the one, video packaging expert, which suggests not just the video title, but the thumbnail text that will accompany this. So, okay. Okay, so I think I like the title. I like the title, give your AI a perfect memory in 3 clicks from the first step, but I like this, it remembers everything here. So let me put that as my selection here. Remember everything. Okay, and notice that since I have designed my workflow to have a human step after these first 2 AI steps, so the workflow is actually pausing, waiting for my input before continuing. So as soon as I click continue, it will go ahead. The next agent on the process would be the SEO video description creator, which will generate the description for me. Okay, now, as you can see, it is checking our sitemaps, our YouTube videos, as well as checking our knowledge sources to find all the relevant links that should be included inside the video description. Okay, this is the final video description. Pretty good. It follows my exact requirement for an SEO optimized video description. First, we need a call to action, a summary, timestamps, and useful links. and all these links are valid links, so that's great. And then it will move on to repurposing the content for LinkedIn and Twitter. This one is for LinkedIn, trained on my brand voice. So as you can see, the content is sounds a lot like me. And then this is the Twitter post. And now I can use this content to upload the video on YouTube. Take the YouTube video URL to put it here, click continue, and the last step, generating a blog post, will be triggered. So yeah, that's it. This this workflow has been really helpful to me because now I just focus on recording the best tutorials, and all the post reduction work in terms of copywriting could be handled by this workflow right here. And since this workflow is trained on my company's brand voices and requirements, so it do the job quite perfect. I don't have to edit all the time. So yeah, so far we have talked about AI agents and multi-agent workflows here. But another critical topic to cover is how do you share these agents and workflow with other people? Because two of the most common use cases of MindPal is that you can put these AI agents and workflows as lead magnets by putting them on your website. So visitors can go inside and can go on your website, try these tools out, and then you may have some clever ways to subtly let the AI promote your products and services. And then another use case is when you can share with your clients, add a paid service or add on value to existing clients. So both of these use cases require the ability to share. And on MindPal, we have some flexible ways for you to do that. There are two main ways you can share the agents and workflows you have built with others on MindPal. One is that each of these workspaces on MindPal is a team workspace. So that means you can always invite your members here, and these members can be classified into two roles, editor or user. User people can only run the agents and workflows, but the editor users, they can actually collaborate with you on these agents and workflows by helping you build or improve the agents and workflows over time. So depending on the kinds of people you want to share the agents and workflows with, you can decide a suitable role for them. And you can also add access control tags for these members too. With these access control tags, you can define exactly what agents or what workflows the member should have access to, and how many AI credits the AI agent, that member can use within a given month. So this is one way, but this is often suitable in case you want to share the agents and workflows with your members or close clients, because they would need to log in to MindPal in order and log into your workspace to use this. But there are many cases where you want a more flexible way to share the agents and workflows with others. Let's say you may want to share with your audience as a free tool, and they shouldn't have to have a MindPal account in order to use the tool, right? So in that case, we have another way for you to share. For each of these assets, agents or workflows, you can publish them as a public asset and put these things on your website or via embed, or share with others with a public link. Let me show you how to do that. For AI agents, you can create chatbots. Here, for example, we have this MindPal Friend chatbot, which is the MindPal customer support AI agent. as you can see here. And this is the public link that anybody can use to chat with a chatbot. And we also put that chatbot inside our website so people can access it. And this is for a single AI agent. Now for workflow, you can publish each of these workflows as a published interactive form. And here inside the form section, you can actually publish it as a form, customize the interface with your own color, removing MindPal brand voice, connecting this to your custom domain, and many more. And then you can share with others with a public link or embed it right inside your website. So this would be how it looks. This one is quite plain because I haven't customized this a lot, but I have some of the some other workflow that I have made it quite perfect. For example, this is the course generator free tool on MindPal. So I provided it some custom copywriting and customizing the color, so it looks much better here. But yeah, these are how you can share the AI agents and workflows you have built on MindPal with other people. So with it, I think we have covered 80% of MindPal so far. You have learned about what MindPal is all about, how to build an AI agent, how to build a multi-agent workflow, how to share them with teammates or with other people, with the public. And yeah, finally, how to get started with MindPal. Every free user got 100 AI credits to try MindPal out. And we also have a lot of templates here. If you go to the platform, we have a lot of templates for you to explore and try out for free. So make sure to check them out. And regarding and whenever you're ready to upgrade your account, like to go beyond the free user limit and actually use these AI agents and workflows daily in your business, you can consider upgrading to one of our paid plans right here. We have this pro plan for individual users. We have this team plan for team. And then we have this MindPal Managed plan, which is a white glove plan. So the first two plans are self-service. So you have access to the platform. You have access to the templates. You can build these agents and workflows themselves. But if you need expert consultation and done for you AI automations directly from our team, this is the plan to go. You can learn more about how exactly this works here. We actually just released this 10 days ago. Actually 2 weeks ago. And we have recruited all the members for our first batch of customers. The next batch of customers for MindPal Manage would begin on July the 1st. So you can learn more about it here and book a call to get free consultation too. So yeah, that's it from me. This has been a really long presentation. So thank you for sticking around. And now it's time for some Q&A.
Yeah, we have some question in the chat here. So we have the question about the hallucination of the agent, especially in the case when the agent searching the web. How we can ensure that the agent do not respond with the incorrect information.
So there are some hallucination is a real problem with AI because as AI get more powerful and then as you use AI more, you provide it more with more context, sometimes it may get confused or it may get overwhelmed, or sometimes it just goes off the track completely and responds something wrong. So there are some methods for you to mitigate this problem. One way is that you should scope down the job of the AI agent. That's why we said that an AI agent should focus on one single job, because if you squeeze, you ask it to do too many things, it will easily get overwhelmed because of the like a ton of information and context given to it. So that's one way. Another way is that for critical tasks, you should use a more expensive AI model. So there are often two types of models, brains for your AI agent. One type is fast, fast, the fast kind. So they are very fast and cheap. They can respond fast for you, but they are not as smart. But there is another kind, the kind of models that are more expensive, but they are smarter. So if you have so for the tasks that are not very important and but like pretty simple, do not have complicated rules, and you do a lot like high volume, you should use a cheap and fast model. But for critical tasks, like writing a blog post, analyzing sales calls, or writing emails and more, or auditing a website, you may want to use a smarter, more intelligent AI model. They to be able to process a lot of requirements and context and write for you. So generally, the model, which is the smarter models, would be able to generate the responses more reliably for you. That's why, I think one of the team members of mine accidentally changed the model of that SEO blog writer agent that I have shown from Gemini 2.5 Pro to Gemini 2.5 Flashlight. Normally, we always use Gemini 2.5 Pro for the critical task. So as soon as I change it to Gemini 2.5 Pro, it is able to process that whole content more reliably. So that's the second thing you can do. And the third thing you can do is that you can leverage AI workflows in this case. Some processes that are very sensitive, like say generating a report, you may want to have an AI agent to write the report, and then another AI agent to double check the content right after that. You may provide it with a checklist or a set of criteria that it should check for inaccurate facts, or or any other thing that you want to check. So that would mitigate the problems a lot, and this kind of feedback can be fed back to the writer agent to improve before moving on. And then of course there is the last element, which is also very important, that is the human supervision. So like on MindPal, you can like for critical jobs, we always recommend you to put human in the loop. What I mean by that is that if you are chatting with an AI agent, you should always double check the content. If you are running a multi-agent workflow, you should have a human input step to force the workflow to pause and give you ample time to read the output and review and edit or regenerate if needed before moving on. So so to sum up, one is scope down the job, the expectations of a single AI agent. Two is use a smart model. Three is you should have some sort of an evaluator AI agents after like an answer agent. And fourth is for very important jobs, please always have human for supervision. So Tuấn, would you like to add anything else, or is there any other questions?
There are two more questions. So there is a question about it is correct that a new agent is being used for each new node? A quick answer is yes. Or you can use other agent too. You can decide what agent being used for each node in the workflow.
Yeah,
And
and one thing to remember is that you can reuse AI agents across different steps or different workflows. So
yeah,
that's the like you can think of it as how you're working with interns or not really interns, human employees. You may have different specialists, but you will have a lot of processes that involve these specialists, and one specialist can actually be put into multiple processes, right? So that's exactly how the multi-agent workflow on MindPal works.
yeah. And another question is it is possible to just use a simple chatbot like Gemini or OpenAI instead of using the agent in the workflow node.
Oh, yes. So in I think what you mean is that instead of building a specialized AI agent for a given node, can we just use a general AI agent for that? The answer is
Mm.
yes. Generally, we also have some agents that we are call that we call general assistants. So these agents do not necessarily have a very specialist background, but they will be called for common tasks. Like if you just want to quickly ask it something, or for example, classify something into different categories, or generating some simple responses, then you can use these AI agents, like the general AI agents instead of specialist ones.
Yeah. And when you want to replicate the behavior of ChatGPT, for example, there is a model in MyPal called ChatGPT latest. So that model from OpenAI will replicate exactly what ChatGPT will respond to you. And there's a final question that in the YouTube video link that trigger the workflow, in that Dropbox, we are putting the link of the video that we want to get the blog post up. Is that right?
Yeah. So you mean like so can I think the question is, can we just provide the YouTube video link, and the AI will automatically check the content to write a blog post based on that? The answer is yes. On MyPal, the workflows on MyPal can take in URLs as input, and that includes YouTube video links as well.
Yeah, I think that is all the question we have today.
Yeah, that's great. Any final questions before we end the section? If not, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for taking the first step in this in the AI agent world. And if you're ready to get started, make sure to check out MyPal.io. Start building your own AI agents and multi-agent workflows. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to support@mypal.io. For now, please take care, and I hope to see you around too. By the way, we also have a Facebook community where you can hang out with other users, share tips and use cases. So make sure you join the community to stay updated with MyPal too. Tuấn, can you provide the link there so that people can join if they haven't yet?
Yeah, wait me a second. Yeah, I just put the Facebook community link in the chat in case you haven't joined that.
Yeah. For now, thank you so much. Have a great day, good night, depending on where you are. And we hope to see you around in the community. Goodbye.
Bye.